It's still the Women's Month. March, of course, a month dedicated to celebrate women the world over. You'd recall March 8th was dedicated to celebrating International Women's Day. And of course, we're still focusing on women on the personal finance segment with Charles Fakroha. We will be talking about women and personal finance. Charles, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me on your show.
So let's talk about women and personal finance. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Omobi. Before I will start, a woman's best protection is a little money of her own. Last week we were talking about International Women's Day, and I spoke in a number of these occasions. And one thing I advised the woman was, for a woman's best protection is for her to have a little money of her own. Yes, now looking at women and personal finance, women have contributed so much in terms of our knowledge when it comes to personal finance. Most people have said women spend too much. Women don't want to learn about money. Women are not good at managing money. All these are myths, because we have seen women that when you give them a little amount of money, they are able to make use of it judiciously. The husband will give the woman an amount of money, she will protect into the house, and with that little, she will still have some saving. And at the end of the day, when there are crises, she will fall back to that saving, and the man will be amazed. So it's a myth to say that women will spend too much. No. If you look at it, it depends on the individual. So, again, we've been told that women don't want to learn about their personal finance, about money. They don't really leave it for their husband. It's a myth. We have seen women. In fact, I can give you Nigerian example. We have one Bola Sukumi, the author of Clever Girl, who has written so much about personal finance and has assisted a lot of young women and girls in terms of taking charge of their personal finance. So we thought that we can see that women are on top of their game. They just need some little assistance, and we will see that women, once you train a woman, you have trained a nation. Once a woman is personally, in terms of her personal finance, she's financially independent, you will see that the home too will be financially independent.
Indeed, when you train a woman, you actually train 4 generations. So it's not just about training a nation. But there is this school of thought that women are even better savers when it comes to finances, even though there is also that part of the school of thought that says that women spend more, as you already also alluded to. But let's talk about saving culture and women. Do you agree with that fact, or that notion that women actually save more?
Yes, from my experience as a financial planner and as a stockbroker, I have come to see that women save more compared to their male counterparts. It is obvious. I wouldn't know the reason, but it's because they are the ones that manage the household budget, the little things in the house. So they know how to improvise, they know how to manage, and even when managing, they know how to give the optimal benefit of that little amount of money. So yes, I agree. And when I said earlier that women spend too much, it's a myth, because research has shown that women save more when it comes to personal finance.
All right. Now, when it comes to giving women, an opportunity to have personal financing, which would you prefer? Is it empowering them with skills, or perhaps an enterprise, or just stipulated sum of money on a monthly basis?
It's to empower them with skills. I have also mentioned in every government program, because we talk of empowerment, you cannot just place somebody on an allowance at the end of every month or week. The woman or the person involved has to have a skill. So I am of that school of thought that says that yes, you must empower people in terms of skills. And no matter the skill you have learned, one important skill that I teach, even in entrepreneurial program, is your financial management skill. You can be a very good designer, a very good tailor, a very good broadcaster. If you don't have that little skill of managing your finance, then you will not make progress. So when it comes to empowerment, yes, it is to give them the skill, at the same time, teach them how to manage the little finances they are making.
So let's talk about ways quickly, because we're pressed for time. Let's talk about ways to manage your finances, especially for women.
Yes, for women, managing their finances, what we have said, they should tap into investment. For any woman to become financially independent, she must tap into investment, get to learn the skills of investment, get to know, ask questions around, ask those who have done it, how to do little investment. Then she needs to also evaluate her spending habits and, create a budget, which is very, very key. Your spending habits, you need to evaluate it and create a budget. Then start saving, and establishing emergency funds and building a credit. An emergency fund and building a credit. Then she needs to also plan for retirement, because it's not all work, because all work and no play makes Jennifer a dull girl. So plan for our retirement, amplify our confidence. One thing we have seen talking about personal finance when we discuss with women, you see that they are confident when it comes to money. It's not there because of the narrative the men has given to them, and even the society. You see a woman making so much money, in terms of increasing her income, but the way the society has been, you see that she is limited. So we are telling women, no, build your confidence. You can imagine a man and a woman working in the same organization, the same qualification, the same entry level, they are in the organization, and the man is paid better than the woman. Why? It's because of the woman, they believe that she does not have so much responsibility.
Charles, I believe that is another body of thought, a big kettle of fish we have to delve into some other time, especially when you look at that cultural narrative of the men being intimidated by women who are financially stable and have the financial muscle to run their lives. That is another topic we would, of course, look into at another time. But we must appreciate you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. All women,
bye now.
Your confidence. Thank
All
you.
right, let's take the quote of the day as we wrap up the show, and this is by Mark Cain, saying the first step towards success is taken when you refuse to be a captive of the environment in which you first find yourself. Mark Cain there. Of course, he's not saying detach yourself from your environment, because a river that forgets its source will definitely dry up. But of course, you have to make moves to improve yourself as against the challenges of your circumstances and the bottlenecks you probably grew up with.
All right, you just said it right, because looking at the situation of things, yes, you don't allow the situation that you find yourself to define you. Like they always say, the situation surrounding your birth is not an excuse for failure. It's how you're able to make do with the situation to get yourself out of that mess is what matters.
Well said. All right, time to draw the curtains on today's edition of the show. We must thank you for your time. My name is Omobolanle Adeshi, wishing you a prosperous day. Bye for now.
My name is Joshua Ukata. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Have a wonderful week ahead.